Welcome to Let's Discover Nashville. I'm your host, Buck McCoy. Today we're taking you on a very special tour. If you're a musician, or especially a guitar player, you're going to love this episode. We're going to take a tour of the world-famous Gibson Garage, located at 209 10th Avenue South, Suite 209. It's just a stone's throw from the Country Music Hall of Fame. This, my friends, is a jewel hidden, but today we feature it on Let's Discover Nashville. As you walk into Gibson Garage, you're going to find out one thing right away. Well, this is way more than just a Gibson showroom. This is a museum of Gibson history. And not only are you going to discover Gibson guitars, Les Pauls, SGs, ES, Explorers, Firebirds, and Flying Vs, you'll also discover acoustic guitars, bass guitars, guitar accessories, apparel, and just about every lifestyle accessory you can think of. Get ready to get your mind blown. You'll notice on the walls there are over 1,000 Les Pauls being displayed on a conveyor belt. You're going to want to pick one or two out and take them home. Honey, give me the credit card. I want that green one. It will literally take you hours to go through this beautiful garage. I bet you wish you had this in your garage at home. Before we get started, let me give you a quick history of the Gibson guitars. It's a story filled with famous musical icons from every generation, groundbreaking innovations in design, and the persistent effort to produce only the highest quality instruments in every new model. The company has weathered plenty of ups and downs over the past century, but its place is amongst the most popular guitar manufacturers today, and it can be attributed to their dedication to the innovation and the unyielding commitment to their core values. Now, if you're a fan of classic rock, like I am, or maybe bluegrass, the Gibson name probably rings a bell. If not, perhaps this will help. The Gibson Les Paul. It's one of the most legendary guitars ever made. From blues to metal, punk to country, and everything in between, artists as diverse as Elvis Presley, Slash, and Jimi Hendrix, they have all played Gibson guitars at some point in their career. Can you say Jimmy Page? The history of Gibson guitars dates to way back in the 19th century when the founder of the company, Orville Gibson, he was an instrument repairman in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Yeah, he was a Michigander, and at the time, most guitars were handmade products, and if something broke, there was no guarantee that it would ever get fixed. So Orville decided to build his own better quality, standardized guitars. He ended up founding a company that would become the industry's standard bearer. The first Gibson guitar was called the Standard. Well, it was made in 1902. And in the decades that followed, Gibson would become synonymous with a wide range of guitar types, including acoustic, resonator, Hawaiian, and banjo. Gibson then released what is generally considered to be one of the most important instruments in music history, the electric guitar. Can you imagine life without an electric guitar? Well, that's why the Gibson guitar is so important. With all that history said, let's get back to the garage. There is so much more to see in the garage. More than just Gibson electric guitars, Epiphones, we're talking KRK speakers, acoustics, Kramer, and one of the world's famous amplifiers, Mesa Boogie. There's a custom shop where you can put your wood, your finish, your pickups, and your knobs all custom made to your desires. You're the creator of your own dream, just like Frankenstein making his own creation. It's alive! The accessories department have everything you need: straps, pickups, strings, souvenirs. I suggest you bring a large bag to carry all these things home. Now, you're going to see the Gibson stage. Live performances are performed there. And folks, I'm talking some of the biggest stars have performed on that stage. Robert Plant, Alison Krauss, Megadeth's Dave Mustaine, James Bay, Warren Hayes, Joe Bonamassa, and yours truly, Buck McCoy, just to name a few. And make sure you pick up the schedule. To see the stage is a living stage. There's new performances every week. Now, if you can't make it to Nashville and check out the garage yourself, you've got to check out their website. It is amazing. Everything you need to know is right there at www.gibson.com. I suggest you click on the Gibson TV series. Oh my, you're going to see everything about Gibson. They spotlight some of the biggest artists in music history and how they have forged their own style of playing and songwriting, and how Gibson guitars have been such an important part of all these artists' lives. So if you're a Gibson fan like I am, you're definitely going to want to make plans to go to the Gibson Garage every time you visit Nashville. And bring your friends along too. Gibson Guitars holds a special place in my heart because when I was living downtown on 2nd Avenue, on Christmas morning, a terrorist exploded a bomb. It ruined my apartment, blew it to pieces, and I lost possession of all my guitars. Well, the organization at Gibson gave me a call and said, "Buck, we want to give you a Gibson guitar so that you can get back to work." Folks, that's what this organization is all about. They give back to the community. I have cherished the guitar they gave me, and I play it and write songs with it every single day. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this tour of the Gibson Garage. But guess what, folks? It ain't over yet. We've got more. I've got the creator of the garage, Mark Agnesi. He is going to take us backstage and show us what happens behind the scenes when a rock star like Slash or Dave Grohl, well, you're not going to see those rock stars out on the floor looking for a new guitar. When you're rock and roll royalty, Gibson knows just how to treat you right. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gibson Garage Showroom. In this showroom, elite rock stars come in and look at the finest guitars. Pick out one or two to take home, or maybe a loaner for a concert for the weekend. This is why you gotta practice your guitar every night. In this VIP area, you never know who you're gonna run into. Well, just when you thought this tour was over, we will now take you into the vault. This is where Gibson keeps their most prized guitars. The guitars you're about to see are worth millions of dollars, so they're well protected, and Mark Agnesi, the creator of the Gibson Guitar Garage, is giving us the opportunity to take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the vault. This concludes includes our tour of the Gibson Garage in Nashville, Tennessee. Click down on the links below to get more information and make sure to put it on your list of things to do when you're in town. I want to thank Mark Agnesi, Dinty Jared, and Mallory Dieterich for giving me the VIP treatment so that I could give you the VIP tour. I'll see you on the next episode. I'm Buck McCoy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below and make sure to subscribe to this channel. Click the bell notification so you can join us on another episode of Let's Discover Nashville.